Don't you just hate it when it's summertime and you want to enjoy a breeze, but insects fly in? Let's check on the basils that I planted. They look pretty. Oh my goodness! Look at that huge. Is that a mosquito? Whatever it is huge. Don't you just hate it when insects keep on flying to the house? Especially when it's summertime, you want to enjoy a cool breeze to cool down the room, but that's not going to happen because insects keep on wanting to fly into the house and mess up your mood. What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to take an exclusive look at the Homitt magnetic screen door. You can purchase the Homitt magnetic screen door on Amazon for $38.99. Depending on your budget, they have cheaper ones to choose from. But they are pretty much all made of different type of material depending on price, like the polyester. And mine is the premium quality, so that's the heavy duty mesh curtains. It's very easy to install, and you just simply measure the inner and outer door frame and make sure it fits according to the specifications of the door. And there's also a video that's very easy to follow for installation. You can watch on their Amazon page. Highly recommend that. Okay, so I opted for the premium version. I highly recommend watching the video. I'm not trying to recreate the steps, but their video really explains it well. This version is heavy duty mesh. It's all pet friendly. Let air and light in. Easy to install. And here are some of the installation steps. I'm not trying to walk you guys through it, but like I mentioned, I highly suggest you read it. You watch the video. It's very well made. Okay, so inside the package you see a couple of items. Okay, you have of course the Velcro double-sided tape and some push pins for wooden doors. By the way, mine is a wooden frame, so I'll definitely be using that. Since my door opens on the inside, the magnetic screen door goes on the outside, otherwise it will obstruct it. Okay, we have Velcro, like I mentioned, and additional Velcro strips for you want to tie it down on both sides. You just open it, the whole screen door. Okay, and this is a thank you card and a user's guide, pretty basic. And let's look at the material. Right off the bat, I know this is a good quality build and finish. See that? Look at that stitching, guys. This isn't cheap stitching. Oh yeah, that's heavy duty material right there. Okay, can't wait to install it. Here's a look at the Velcro side and also the tape side. Definitely have a long enough spool right here, and of course that Velcro goes with the Velcro on this side, so they should stick really well. Okay, so the first thing you will determine is if your door opens inward or outward. Since mine opens inward, I'm going to be installing it on the outside frame. So what I'm going to do is measure the outside frame, the inside dimension and the outside dimension. Okay, so I'm going to measure the width and the height of the inside and outside frame. Make note of that. Okay, so given these inside and outside width and height diameters, I'm going to go with the premium, because that fits my door. I'm going to mark the center position, which would be at 16 inches. Alright, next step is to wipe down the door frame. Alright, I have the screen laid down flat with the logo facing down. Now I'm going to apply the Velcro tape to it along the border, the top and the sides. So I have this much Velcro left over. The bottom doesn't require any Velcro because it's magnetically closed. Alright, after determine the center positioning, you want to write at the logo, just right there. I peel the Velcro tape. See, it's pretty much center, even on both sides. And it reaches down, that's the most important. Make sure it covers the ground. You want to make sure all the periphery of your door frame is covered. Make sure no insects can get in, especially on the ground level. So once you have it positioned centrally, you can remove the rest of the tape along the two borders. Since my door frame is wood, I can use these push pins to hold it in place. I have all 17 push pins hammered in. If it happens to be too long or too wide and you want to get them more taut, you can fold it in and then hammer it down with the push pins. Let's say you don't want to use a screen door, you can insert these hold Velcro strips and you can hold it, fold it in place like a curtain. Okay, so let's test it out. Hey, it works. Installation is fairly simple. There are 26 solenoid magnetic points in the middle, so make sure it closes. And on the bottom is weighed down by 8 pieces of wind-resistant weights. But I noticed that sometimes when I step through, the bottom doesn't close, so let me attempt to try that again. Walking in, you see how the bottom doesn't close all the way? So you might have to realign it to make it more taut, but I really recommend them redesign it with strong magnets, especially on the bottom, because that tends to be the weak point. Well, that time it worked. See? So this is what it looks like from the inside. You know, there are no openings, no insects can come through. See that fly trying to get in? So notice that's the size of the opening of the hole. So it will have to be very tiny, like baby gnats or something. And for those of you who have pets such as cats or dogs, no worries, because it's super easy to come in and out. You just have to teach them to use the magnetic screen door. So if you're in the market for a magnetic screen door so you can keep the insects out, go check out the Homitt magnetic screen door. I recommend it. Now I can let a cool breeze in on a hot summer day without worrying about insects.